YouTube family, what's good with you? It's your boy 2A in LA, and as always, fam, anything I say on this episode, prior episodes, and future episodes, just my personal opinion, y'all. Don't take it as fact. Don't take it as law. Always do your own homework and come up with your own conclusions. Right about now, fam, I should go ahead and tap that like button for your boy. If you're new to the channel, I want to say welcome. Come on in. You can join the congregation by smashing that subscribe button and requesting all post notifications. And if you are an existing supporter of this channel, fam, I appreciate you more than you can possibly imagine. You are the reason this channel is anything. All right, let's get it rolling. So look, fam, I did a show, episode or so ago, going over all of the best 2011 comped pistols in my collection. And I own most of the 2011 integrally comped pistols out there on the market. And so I got hit up and you guys were like, but what about ported pistols? And you know, I got a lot of ported pistols in my collection as well, especially in the 2011 space, and that's what this video is going to be focused on. If you guys are considering what ported pistol I should go with or getting a pistol ported, then you have found the right video. All right, so I'm going to walk you through quickly the different guns with the different ports, and then we'll go out to the range and we'll see how they shoot, and then we'll come back and then we will draw some conclusions. All right, let's get it rolling. Okay, fam, why don't we start off, and I think the first few guns will be this way, with guns that did not come from the factory ported. Guns that I sent out to be ported. Now look, fam, this part, if you're going to send your gun out to be ported, keep in mind that porting can affect and does affect to a certain degree how the gun performs. Velocities can change, accuracy can change, particularly from distance. So you want to send your gun out to people who know what they're doing. You don't want to just send it out to people that's out there drilling holes and stuff, right? You want to deal with people who understand the science of porting. And so let's start off with your boy Springfield Prodigy. Now this is a Prodigy in name only. It is, for all intents and purposes, an entirely different guns. We got all EGW internals, Masterpiece Arms grip, and MacLeod red dirt trigger. This gun was completely deminned. We put in a toolless guide rod. Obviously we did the Cerakote, and the purpose of this video is we did an 8-port system by DSC Gunworks. DSC does really good job at everything that they do. They also did the Cerakote on this gun, but fam, crazy soft shooting. You know, we'll have some video of me shooting it in a minute, but DSC Gunworks does a very good job with their 8-port. He also offers some different porting options too, depending on the type of gun and the size of gun. This is a 4 1/4 inch Prodigy. But yeah, DSC Gunworks did a great job with the ports on this, and we'll show you some video of it out at the range. Alright, fam, next up, your boy Staccato C2. Reimagined by Monsoon Tactical, and of course we've got that Genghis comp on this gun. So look, fam, a little bit different porting system than the 8-port system you saw on the Prodigy. This is one large port. Obviously the C2 is a smaller gun. The Prodigy is a 4 1/4 inch barrel. I believe the C2 is a 3.9 inch barrel. So a little different system, but I gotta say, fam, again, Monsoon Tactical does a great job. They Cerakoted the gun and did the porting for me. That's really the only modifications that have been made to the gun, but it really changes the way that the C2 shoots. Staccato does a great job at making sure their guns are well balanced and all that, so I don't want to make it seem like it was a jerky gun before, but when you add an already very stable platform and solid platform, and then you add a port system to it, it really transforms the way the gun shoots. So again, we'll go out to the range. I'll show you some footage of me shooting the C2, but fam, it's a difference maker. And Monsoon Tactical really knows what they're doing with that Genghis Khan port. Alright fam, next up we have your boys Staccato P, reimagined by Vulcan Machine Works. Again, sent this out to Vulcan to do. Vulcan did the Cerakote job, and they did that 4 inline porting system. So again, slightly different porting system from DSC Gunworks and Monsoon Tactical, but equally as effective. Again, you got to send your guns out to people who know what they're doing when it comes to porting. But I couldn't be happier. You know, I love my Staccato P. Couldn't be happier with the work that Vulcan Machine Works done. If you haven't seen the review on this gun, make sure you go check it out. Also, go check out my Staccato XC video, which I had Vulcan redo. But relative to these ports, super soft shooting, super flat, super fast. Check out the range footage. Alright fam, let's get into the guns that have come ported directly from factory. And these I always feel better about because the factories had the time to run the science, to do the numbers, to crunch the numbers, to test optimal levels of velocity loss, optimal levels of accuracy loss. And I have found that not necessarily that they're the softest shooting guns necessarily, but all around the porting, the results are better. I should also mention that when we start to get into the guns I'm going to be talking about now, that a lot of these guns are more expensive. I think most of them are metal guns, and so different. Every time you port a gun, it's a big difference between porting Glock, let's say, polymer frame striker fire Glock, than porting an all metal firearm. And so all of the other facets of the gun have to kind of work together, whether it's how the gun is sprung, whether it's the weight, how the weight is distributed, the slot. All of it has to work together for porting and compensators to really, really perform optimally. And so I think that this next one, my Legion Precision Chirac, which is ported directly from the factory, I think they did just a phenomenal job. If you guys watch the channel, you know I'm a huge fan of the Chirac. I think it's arguably one of the best value pistols that you can buy on the market. And like I said, fam, porting is crazy, shoots super soft, shoots super accurate. So let's take this bad boy out to the range and see how it goes. Alright fam, next up is my Combat Precision M5. If you guys watch the channel, you know this is one of my favorite guns. I just think it's drop dead sexy. Again, it's a 4 1/4 inch barrel, so it's a little bit shorter, but you can see it has like the dual porting systems on either side of the slide, 2 in each. And again, all these porting systems are slightly different, but all effective. And again, you're talking about a master gunsmith and Chris James that has put this gun together. Like I said, you would think this 4 1/4 would kind of be snappier than some of the other guns, but not the way that this gun is constructed. So again, let's get this out to the range so you can see this bad boy in action. All right, fam, we're coming up on the last two, and these two are arguably two of my favorite in the collection. I've reviewed both of these guns. They are two of the highest reviewed guns ever in the history of this channel. First up, we have the brand new release in 2024 Atlas EOS, fam. This gun runs hell heck for a 4 1/4 slim framed concealed carry pistol. This gun is the most accurate that I've ever seen. It's the most softest shooting, flattest shooting that I've ever seen. Best all around concealed carry pistol by far, in my opinion. Also did a video talking about Battle of the 4 1/4 where I put this one up against the Combat Precision, the Prodigy, the Jacob Gray, and this one was hands down the best gun. Also the most expensive gun, but hands down the best gun. So look, let's get the EOS out on the range and let the EOS does what the EOS does. All right, fam, last but certainly not least, we have another Atlas Gunworks offering that just came out in 2024, the Atlas Apollo. Look, fam, it is incredibly well-rounded. I said when I did the review of this, and I also did a video where I put the Atlas Apollo and the Atlas Erebus head-to-head. In that video, I said, this is the best all-around gun. If you're looking for a gun that can do it all, that you can shoot competition with, that you can use for home defense, that you could potentially carry, that you can use as a plinking whiz, it is hard to beat the Atlas Apollo. I haven't found another gun yet that I think can do it. And it is also ported. You got the 2 ports at the top of the gun right there. Look, fam, this gun shoots amazing, incredibly soft. And you would think, like, the ports are very kind of unassuming. They're reminiscent, certainly duplicate what the EOS is, but very reminiscent of how the Combat Precision M5 is ported as well. But again, it's the marriage, it's the weight of the gun, it's how well balanced the gun is, it's how the gun is sprung, and the ports, and how all of that works together, right? And Atlas just has it down pat. Let's take it out to the range. Okay, fam, so we're back. So I hope you enjoyed kind of the review of all of my ported pistols in my collection. Obviously, I have quite a few. I hope seeing the range footage and how flat they shoot gave you an indication. But look, fam, if you're looking to get your guns ported, don't just send your guns to anybody. Do your homework. Vulcan Machine Works, Skip's Guns, Monsoon Tactical, DSC Gunworks. These are guys that do this all the time, and they're going, in my opinion, going to do a good job at making sure that you really don't lose any terminal velocity, that you really don't see a recognizable dip in accuracy even out to longer distances, because these are the types of guns where you can really still be accurate from distance. And so take that into consideration. Look, you know, you're sending your guns out to be porting. The price of porting can vary from a little as $250, $300 to as much as maybe $500 or so, just depending on the porting job and what else you're getting done to the gun. But look, fam, you're not going to be disappointed. If you're buying a 2011 and you're looking for, you don't want to have to send the gun out, you want it to come ported, you know, the Chirac, great value buy for the money that comes ported, right? Obviously, the M5 is great. I've got a lot of other ported pistols coming soon, so we'll have to redo this video at another time. But an Atlas Gunworks just kills the game. They just kill the game. All right? Look, fam, that's it for this episode. Until next time, as always, take care of one another and peace.